YouTube, what's going on? It's Vern. I'm here to do another airsoft video. Decided to try and do something a little differently considering there's so many reviews on YouTube and I just add to it. So I decided to do something a little bit differently this time for you viewers who keep asking me, well, should I get, the P90 or the M4? I've gotten that question a lot. So before you go asking me, should I get this gun over this gun? Let me kind of give you a little bit of an example here. This is my video comparison review between the Echo 1 Scar, which is my newest baby, I love it, versus my old baby, the G36C made by JG. As you can already tell from my video here, the Echo 1 Scar and the JG G36 are almost pretty much the same size. The Scar has a little bit more length to it, which means that it has a longer barrel, not by much, but still it can help. Plus the Echo 1 Scar, before I get into anything, I've read quite a few different reviews on Airsoft GI and a couple different airsoft retailers that have reviews, Evike, Shorty USA, stuff like that. They said that the hop-up on the Scar, the Echo 1 Scar, isn't really that good. So, the guy that I bought this gun off of, he replaced it with a Systema hop-up bucking, and he also put a GMP M120 motor in it. So for those of you airsofters that have an AEG that are thinking about getting the GMP M120 motor for $45, I will show you just how good of an investment it will be and how happy you'll be with it, like I am. So let's go ahead and get right down to it. G36C #1 with JG is a completely plastic gun. There are a few different things that are metal on this gun, such as the sights, selector switch, stuff like that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go on to my G36C review. You guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing has changed with it. The real steel is a plastic polymer, so it is pretty accurate. But JG has missed some things that should be metal on that gun. Compared to the Echo 1 Scar, which is once again the replica or rebrand of the D-Boy Scar. Same thing, just different label here. Full metal top receiver, ABS plastic, supposed to be for the polymer, lower receiver, hand grip, and stock. Big deal, almost exactly the same thing. The rail covers do not come stock with the Echo 1. The guy got that, comes with an orange tip, the guy painted it black. I have no sights on mine. He thought it was unnecessary, so I just got this sight, what I believe it's Tack Edge 1x40mm scope. It's a red and green dot. Very, very nice for $50. Can't complain. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this comparison underway. The G36, being that it has a foldable stock, very nice idea for close quarter. I enjoyed it. It was a very nice gun. The M4 has the extendable stock. So therefore FN, which is the creator of the real Scar, decided, let's go ahead and do both. So they added the foldable and the retractable stock, as you'll see in very many reviews of any brand Scar. It was a very good idea by FN, and it's very well utilized in this Scar. So it's pretty helpful for long and short range, as well as the adjustable cheek rest. Since we're on the cheek rest, let me show you a nice little significance. Ta-da! The battery is in the cheek rest. Not in the back of the stock here, the extendable stock. Not the extendable part like the VSC and the Classic Army and the G&G and the Star. Echo 1 D-Boy Scar is the only Scar that has the battery right in here. And this being a 9.6 volt, we'll also show you the comparison of rate of fire between the G36 with the 9.6 and the Scar with the 9.6 and the 120 motor, and we'll get to that in a second. Magazines. Being #1, this is a high cap magazine, as you can tell. High cap magazines are not allowed at airsoft competitions. For those of you that just get an airsoft gun just to mess around with and not thinking about going to a competition, I would suggest high cap magazines. It's very nice to know that you can just, once you run on ammo, just wind that wheel and you're good to go. With mid-caps, this is an M4 mid-cap, 100 round mid-cap by Mag. Completely plastic. You can get a box of 8 of these for $60. Well worth the money. These things are durable. They're very nice. They don't rattle like the high caps because they're a mid-cap. They don't give away your position, and plus, the team that I belong to now is a mil sim, or a military simulation team, so they only allow mid-caps just like actual airsoft events. So they're very nice, and before you ask, yes, they do fit quite nicely in the SCAR, with just very little play. Not that big of a deal though. SCAR's ambidextrous magazine release also helps. I can carry 8 of these in the standard UTG vest that I have, as compared to 4 of the G36 mags because they're thicker due to their latches that they can latch together. Nice and helpful, but I'd rather carry 8 of these mags versus 4 mid-cap G36 mags. So, with that being said about the magazines, the SCAR has a very high advantage over the G36's mags, because any M4 actually has a higher advantage to me over a G36. Now to get to the part that you all have been waiting for. Woohoo. Battery. Another thing that the SCAR has over the G36 in my opinion, this body pin, you can lose this thing so easily. I've lost it maybe 3 or 4 times since I've had it. Thank God I found it, but I still have lost it since I've had this G36. This isn't mine, it's my friend's. I sold mine, but this actually is the exact same one that I sold to him. He's over in Iraq, so he was nice enough to let me borrow it until I got my SCAR, and nice enough to let me use it for a review. So, let's hook this G36 up to the SCAR battery. Now you're going to have to kind of excuse the poor positioning and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm only testing rate of fire. I'm not really testing anything else. How in the heck did I do this? Oh yeah, there's the durability of them plastic mags, man. Freaking just fell on the ground and didn't do shit to it. Alright, how in the hell am I supposed to do this? Now, come on. What in the hell? Okay. Alright, here's the battery. Okay, we're good. Now, we just connect. Alright, okay. 9.6 volt, 1600 milliamp battery with the G36C. There's no mag in it, so I'm dry firing. Just before you leave a message on there saying, oh, it's not a good idea to fire guns inside. Yeah, I know it's not a good idea to dry fire either, but I'm going to do it anyway. Shut up. Full auto. Here we go. Alright, that's the G36C rate of fire with a 9.6 volt battery. Now, this is stock as compared to my SCAR with the GMP motor in it. So, push that out of the way. Don't really care too much about that gun anymore, to be honest with you. The SCAR has just completely demolished the G36C in competition, let me tell you what. And if I can just connect this battery, I'd freaking show you. Can't connect the goddamn battery. What the hell? Alright, come on now. It's hard to do this with one hand, just FYI. Oh, there we go. Okay. Battery is connected. We are good to rock and roll. Alright, you know what? I don't even worry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Echo 1 SCAR with a GMP 120. Just to let you guys know, this is what you'll be getting if you get it for an airsoft gun, any AEG with a 9.6. About 2 times faster than the stock G36 on a 9.6. So there's your comparison, and there's Bear. Hi Bear. So overall, oh my god. Overall, the G36C has finally got knocked off its pedestal to me by the Echo 1 SCAR with a M120 motor and a Systema hop-up bucking. A very nice gun, the SCAR is. They're both very nice guns, but if you have the extra money, I'd suggest getting the SCAR. But I hope this video helped out anybody that was considering the SCAR or going to ask me which one they should get because they're kind of torn, or the, getting the GMP M120 motor. By far the best, pretty much what, $45 you can get for an airsoft gun, I believe. So, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Rock on, play safe, play hard. See you guys in a different review. Peace.